derogatory in their relationship with him for being inadequate.
Well, yeah, that's why we say earlier life, parents and ancestors. Don't forget the ancestors, because we always forget that ancestors are important. They're very important. Yes.
By doing the Ho'oponopono and releasing the husband, will that connect the Unikili back with the Uhani and the Aumakua?
The question comes up that by doing Ho'oponopono, will that reconnect the Uhani and the Aumakua? The process that we're going to do is to pull out of the computer of all these people connected to the man with them. By pulling that, the traumatic situation in their memory bank will be erased.
Right.
And that's all we're interested in achieving. And by so doing, we're able to release him to where he needs to go. Is that clear? Any other suggestion? Okay. So we do the Ho'oponopono by saying the prayer that I think, did someone pass you your paper?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I go back to my place?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
My job.
Yeah, let me see. I can add a lot more to this, but we don't have the time. This is only a very minor case that we're working on. Wait till we get truly complicated case when it has to do international, then you really got a complicated case. Now, what is the first objective that we're trying to achieve? Is to do the Ho'oponopono between ourselves and the Divine Creator. Okay? Join me in thought, just follow while I'm doing, and then we will go in and do from you folks to all this and anything else that's related to this whole case. The reason why I say because there's a lot that has not been put on a board that are related, unbeknownst to you and I. So we're going to include them. Okay. Divine Creator, Father, Son, as one. If I, the husband of this case that we're talking about, and his wife, and his family, relatives, and ancestors, have offended you, which is the wife. Let's start all over again. I think you got me. You were going ahead of me. Let's erase. Let me do that, and you just follow me in thought, okay? Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son as one. If I, husband number one, my family's relatives and ancestors have offended you, my wife in this particular case, your family's relatives and ancestors, in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions, from the beginning of our creation to the present, humbly we ask you all for forgiveness for all our errors, resentments, guilt, offenses, blocks, and attachments we have created and or accumulated from the beginning to the present. Will you all forgive us? Then I take part 2. Yes, we forgive you. Let this water release us all from spiritual, mental, physical, material, financial, and karmic bondage. Pull out from our memory bank and computer. Sever and cut all the unwanted negative memories and blocks that tie, bind, and attach us together. Transmute all these unwanted energies to pure light. Fill the spaces these unwanted energies occupied with divine light. Let divine order, light, love, peace, balance, wisdom, understanding, and abundance be made manifest for us all and our affairs through the divine power of the divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son, as one, in whom we rest, abide, and have our being, now and forevermore. Amen. Now we take the wife. See, he's asking the wife, and then now the wife takes the first line. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son, as one. If I, the wife of A, my family's relatives and ancestors have offended you, my husband, who's listed on the board as number 1, your family's relatives and ancestors in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions from the beginning of our creation to the present. Humbly, humbly, we ask you all for forgiveness for all our errors, resentments, guilts, offenses, blocks, and attachments we have created and or accumulated from the beginning to the present. Will you all forgive us? Now we take the husband's part and family, relatives, and ancestors, and we say, yes, we forgive you. Let this water release us all from spiritual, mental, physical, material, financial, and karmic bondage. Pull out from our memory bank and computer, sever and cut all the unwanted negative memories and blocks that tie, bind, and attach us together. Transmute all these unwanted energies to pure light. Fill the spaces these unwanted energies occupied with divine light. Let divine order, light, love, peace, balance, wisdom, understanding, and abundance be made manifest for us all and our affairs through the divine power of the divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son, as one, in whom we rest, abide, and have our being, now and forevermore. Amen. Now, that clears both of them. Now we're going to do for the whole, everyone on this here, that's on the board here, including the second husband and the children and whoever else is attached to it, the land. Oh, nature spirits. Let's not forget about nature spirits. See, when it says here the land, where is the land here?
On the husband's side.
Love of the land. When we talk of love of the land, we're going to include the divine forces of the land, the mineral, vegetable, and the animal kingdoms. So that's important. Divine forces. Now, when you get accustomed to talking about divine forces, what do I mean about divine forces? In Hawaii, divine forces, nature, mineral, vegetable, animal kingdom. See, in Hawaii we talk about the land god, the ocean god, the river gods, the forest. All of these are included. In the Indians, and no matter where you go, in Japan, I had the same situation. So if we talk about divine forces, they're everywhere. We must include them because the land is owned by the divine forces. Okay, thank you. Then let's do for all of them. Then we'll do all of them towards you. Divine Creator. Now this, I told you folks, you were going to have a shorty. In other words, after we've done twice already, it kind of gives you an idea how to do it. We're going to do a short course 1. You got pencil and paper, a pencil, just write it in the back. Reason why I didn't print it, because I'd like you to work for it. Because if I gave it to you all printed, you take it for granted. But at least when you can sit down and kind of scribble on it and write it, you are putting your subconscious to work and really recording it. But otherwise, everything comes too easy. Okay, everybody's ready? Now we're going to start Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son as one. We who are gathered here tonight wish to do a ho'oponopono, is H-O-O-P-O-N-O-P-O-N-O. We who are gathered here tonight wish to do a ho'oponopono between us and all those on the board. Between us and all those on the board and all others related to the case. Sever, cut all the unwanted, negative memories and blocks that tie, bind, and attach us together. The key word is transmute. So, excuse me, transmute all these unwanted energies to pure light. End with caps, and it is done. And that finishes it.
May we have it again, please, after unwanted energies tonight?
Yeah. Transmute all these unwanted energies to pure light. And it is done. So many times when you say, and it is done, and it's completely finished at that moment, completely erased. I'd like you to follow the case and let me know. But I would like to have you work with this for about 2-3 cases or 2-3 occasions. Work on yourselves, because every one of us have a karmic situation to work on. Work on yourself, your families, and relatives. And then after you've done 3 or 4 times, what happens is that the key word is ho'oponopono. So you say, Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son as one. I wish to do a ho'oponopono. Your computer pulls out the ticker. Between who and who? And you say between John Doe and Mary Smith, John Doe. Then when you do the other 3 sentences or so, and it is done. When you say it is done, that's all. You don't need to go through the others. But you do need to go through them 3-4 times. But there are some people who today are doing them the long way, and it doesn't hurt. And we find occasions where it's been used where you say, there's a confrontation in the front. What are you going to do about it? So you say, Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son is one. I wish to do Ho'oponopono. But you see, it's so slow for the words to come out. But your mind is faster than the thought. It's faster than the speed of light. But your mind knows between these people here, one another, and it is done. And before you know it, the situation is cleared. Because your mind has already been programmed with the key word of Ho'oponopono. Yes.
Would you say that